what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and the mentality of a small guy. We all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the two-guard spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. And here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Williams trying to break free. Nice D from Porter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Porter's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
At the elbow, Williams. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sexton with it. Love outside. Back to Sexton. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And it's Love missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Walker. Can't cash in from close range. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside, Porter. Kicks it to Sexton. Love against Williams. The jump hook. That one good for 2.
He's got a great understanding of the inside game. He's going to make the most of those opportunities.
From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead. But do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. For the Cavaliers, Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. It's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. Now they need to stay mean. We cannot lose that edge in the second half.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Too much of their offense was perimeter-based. To be successful in this league, you have to score in the paint. Now, that doesn't mean you have to run your offense through the low post, but you've got to send guys to the baskets on pick and rolls, dribble drives, whatever, to create high percentage opportunities you can win it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum, and it's Walker in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Boston. Here's Garland. The floater with the putback. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Outside, Walker. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Here's Walker following the basket by Colin Sexton. Walker goes in. Good.
Well, Walker has speed to burn. A nightmare keeping him out of the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Garland kicks to Sexton. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Hayward passes to Walker. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Tatum. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Connects from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Walker. Basket counts. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Now, here's Garland. Now Love. Over Tatum. Misses there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers on top, up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Hands out there with Porter. Then there's Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in a shooting guard.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Now here's Drummond. The pass to Garland. Jacks up a 3. That one's not going to go. Celtics trail by 15. Smart deciding where to go with it. Dishes to Tatum. Inside. Here's Cantor. Over Porter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Nance. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Windler. 6 to shoot. Oh, Nance in position. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Count it.
Just a well-designed play. Hayward with a number of options coming off the screen besides to take it himself.
Garland kicks to Nance. The dish to Garland. Trying to get open is Thompson. And Kanter pulls it down. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Andre Drummond.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked out.
And Hayward gets it to go.
That really helps them space the floor. I mean, when Hayward's mid-game range is working, the defense can get scattered.
Pass to Porter. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
Here's Wanamaker over Garland. Offline. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Just do it. Swoosh, just do it. Swoosh, just do it. Swoosh, just do it.